Welcome back to A Moment in History. I'm 𝙎𝙬𝘽𝘎𝘾𝙍𝑚𝑡𝑠. Well, let's travel across the world and back over 75 years, actually, to the dramatic final stages of the most destructive conflict in human history, World War II. In February and March of 1945, over 70,000 United States Marines stormed the island of Iwo Jima and captured it from the Japanese Empire. Nearly 750 miles south of Japan, the island is tiny, only 5 miles in length and 2.5 at its widest point. Despite its size, the island was vital for its strategic location. Now, since the middle of 1944, the Allied powers had made great advances into the European theater, and by February of 45, the Allies had all but freed Europe from the stranglehold of Nazi Germany. Now all eyes were turning to the Pacific, where the United States was largely on its own against Imperial Japan. On February 19th, the first wave of Marines descended off warships in the island of Iwo Jima in an attack very similar to the famous D-Day invasion from 1 year ago. Over the next several weeks, the Marine regiment slowly gained ground amid heavy casualties from the constant barrage of Japanese fire and the occasional banzai suicide charge from the Imperial forces. Roughly 7,000 Marines lost their lives in the battle and many more were wounded. On February 23rd, the Marines captured the strategic Mount Suribachi high ground located on the southwest corner of the island. And that day, 6 Marines raised 2 American flags atop the mountain. In victory, the second flag raising was captured on camera by Associated Press photographer Joe Rosenthal, and it became an enduring image of courage, liberty, and patriotism for the U.S. and for the free world. Well, the Battle of Iwo Jima lasted more than a month until the Americans stopped a final Japanese suicide charge on March 25th. Iwo Jima was now in American hands. The Axis powers of Europe would surrender in May of 45, and Japan followed suit in August, thus ending World War II. The Allies were victorious in large part to these courageous Marines who captured that little island of Iwo Jima. Thanks so much for joining me once again for A Moment in History. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. And if you want us to cover one of your favorite moments in history, you can tell us in the comments. Now stay tuned for some new content.